If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and I would greatly appreciate if you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And also, I will leave the links to all my social medias in the description. Feel free to follow me on there. And with that being said, let's get right into today's video because I don't have much time, honestly. So, the Denver Nuggets has made some interesting moves recently. So, just to recap it really quickly, or the main one I actually want to talk about is Michael Porter Jr.'s basically 207. No, actually, it's going to be 173 million, most likely, because it is 207 million, but he's not making an all NBA team. And we all know that if he surprises us and just drops 50, or averages 50, I should say, sure, but the chance of that happening is very low. But yeah, this was a very interesting move, to say at the very least, because first off, here's just a few facts for you guys. The 2018 draft class, the class from 3 years ago, now has 4 NBA players on max contract. And they are the 4th team in the NBA actually paying 3 players on max contracts. The other 3 teams are the Warriors, Lakers, and Nets. This is their team. The Nuggets have committed on long term on paying this team with the core of Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, and Jamal Murray, which Jamal is currently injured still, which he should be back at some point during the season. But that's an interesting choice, really, because is that a championship team or is that a finals team in the Western Conference? Because the Western Conference is very strong, as we all know. And I just don't know how I feel about this team really at all, because they can either make big moves or they can I don't know. I don't know really, because Michael Porter Jr. is a great player. Not great, but he's a good player. He's still young, so he still has room for progression. But if you want to consider just how he is or where he is in his career right now, was that okay? Let's just start with this. This was definitely an overpay for sure. That's not a question, really. Maybe Nuggets fans can tell me otherwise. If you are a Nuggets fan, tell me down in the comments how you feel about this. But I gotta say, this was definitely an overpay. I believe what the Nuggets were doing here, where they are focused on his progression, and yes, he will for sure progress into an amazing player. But I just don't know what's the chances of him actually becoming great, like amazing, like a superstar. But if I just want to take a second to just talk about the Nuggets overall, of course they have the MVP, but where are they going to finish in the standings this season? That is a very good question to ask, because it's either the Jamal Murray injury is going to affect them hugely, or they can just bounce back pretty much, because I don't know, but are they not going to be better than the Lakers? Most likely. The Warriors is a question. The Clippers, maybe, I don't know, because they're gonna be missing Kawhi Leonard for most of the season, but they will for sure be a playoff team. They will for sure be one of the best teams in the league, actually. But I just can't put my finger on it where I think they're gonna finish off. I just really do not know. But the Nuggets are very entertaining to watch. Of course, Nikola Jokic throwing basically the best playmaker at the big man position probably ever. I'm probably not thinking, or I'm probably missing somebody, so don't take that literally. But I don't know. I've just never seen nobody like Nikola Jokic just be able to score on anybody, not score on anybody. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's just a very unique player. He's the MVP, of course, and I just gotta wait and see what this team brings, because they have a lot of questions with injuries, with the progression from Michael Porter Jr. and betting on him being a lot better, which he is. Like I said, he is good, but he's not 170 plus million worthy yet, I would say. And just for example, like the other players in that 2018 class I brought up earlier with Trae Young, Luka, Shea, they're great. They're amazing, but I don't think Michael Porter Jr. is actually on that level yet. But hopefully he proves me wrong throughout the season. I'm really interested to see what happens. But with that being said, that will be the end of today's video. And I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And just leave a comment where do you think the Nuggets are going to finish off? And do you think the Michael Porter Jr. contract was actually worth it? But with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.